Hello, Potato, and welcome to Weekend Magic for December the 23rd, 2023. Now, I am aware that it is Christmas Eve, and I am aware that you do still have shopping to do, so I'm going to try to respect your time, the three of you that will watch this video, and try to keep it brief. My goal is to keep this under 10 minutes. Let's see how we do. Given that it is Christmas Eve, it's the 23rd, it is the day before Christmas, I don't really have anything new and exciting to talk about, so today we're going to do a little bit of an update video over things I've discussed in the last few weeks. But first, releases for this week. Shop Disney had a bunch more art, had some really nice Marvel superheroines pins. I didn't order any of them, because instead I ordered something else that came out yesterday morning at midnight, middle of the night. Shop Disney re-released the original Lorcana collection. The original starter decks, which of course we already have, we've done a video on those months ago. The gift set, which was also in that video from months ago, and whole boxes of booster packs. Now, I overslept, which is to say, I was sleeping a normal time of the night. I woke up actually about 1:30 in the morning, figuring that they would be gone, went to the Shop Disney site just for giggles, and they were all still there. They were still available. I could put them in my basket. I could check out with them without getting, oops, looks like you're not the only one with good taste nonsense. I was able to order some booster packs, so that will be a future video. That will be like a Sunday video though, because that's like a $150 purchase. That is not a Weekend Magic thing. I know I did, I think, Weekend Magic with the original Lorcana release. No, this is going to be a Sunday thing. Aside from that, Lego just kind of announced more stuff, but weirdly, a lot of the items that are supposed to come out on January 1st, I found in a local Target store last night. Some new flowers, the roller skate, the camera. I believe the burger truck is still showing as a coming soon item, and Target had a bunch of them on the shelves, and we picked up a couple for future videos, and they were able to scan out. Normally, when Target screws up and puts things on the shelves before their release date, they just won't scan. It'll reject it at the counter, and they will take them away from you as you sit there and cry. But no, we picked up a couple small sets for stocking stuffer purposes, and they scanned through just fine. So I don't know if maybe Target has some special deal, because after all, they had the Mario Brothers Piranha plant before even the Lego store had it. So maybe it's they have some exclusivity deals with Target and Lego to have things before the official releases, even on the Lego.com website. But with that said, let's get on to the updates. First, an update on an item I did a few weeks ago. We discussed the Naughty or Nice Santa action figures, and I opened up on video, I opened the Krampus one, and I didn't open the Santa one, because frankly, I didn't figure there'd be that much special to look at on it, but I said I was going to open it. And, well, I have, and I am going to talk about it on video because I actually really do like it. Here he is, out of his box. I still haven't found the accessory pack. I know I ordered and have the accessory pack for him that has a lot of the things that came with Krampus. It has his cloak and his sack of toys. But what did come with him, I didn't realize, because you couldn't see them in the, look through the window, is he did actually come with the cookies and milk and some extra hands, so he could actually hold the present. And of course it comes with a second head, which I do kind of like. I do kind of like this head better, but given how hard it was to put Krampus's tail in, and honestly it still isn't in there like properly. When he falls over, and he has, the tail pops right out, so he's not put together quite right. And I'm afraid to push too hard, to put too much pressure into him, and to get that tail in there. Because one, I don't want to break it the first year I have it on display, and two, it's going to go back in its package like so after Christmas for storage until next year. I wonder how well this sound is on the camera of me closing this box back up. There we go. But I'm actually quite impressed with Santa. I wanted to change the head out because I like the head, but like I said, I don't find the tail to be easy to work with on Krampus, and I don't want to break his neck. So I did leave the default head on him and the default hands too. I didn't change the hands out. Instead of showing the having him hold the package like Krampus, he is holding the naughty or nice list. And I think it looks pretty good. And again, he's a little easier, I think, to work with than Krampus was. He's still pretty tight, but I guess maybe also now that I know where the articulation points are from Krampus, he's a little easier to work with. And he does not have a tail hole on his backside because he's not Krampus. And one thing that was kind of cool, because one thing I didn't like about the spare head in there is it didn't have a hat. But his hat actually does come off, so you can swap it out to the different heads, which is a nice feature. I wasn't sure if that was a thing or not, because actually it stays on there better than the naughty list stays in his hand. But yeah, it stays on there pretty good when you put it on. The hand, however, could be a little bit tighter. I don't know if maybe this hand isn't meant to hold the list, but it does. If I don't have it like kind of at this angle where it's resting against his gut, it doesn't sit properly. I kind of wanted it up a little higher, like he's actually reading it, because his head doesn't really bend down too much, and it just doesn't work out. But I still think he looks good, and I like the way I like the paint job on him. It does feel like they've taken kind of like a classic drawing of Santa and made him into a three-dimensional little vinyl figurine. Now, criticisms about them, now that they've been out for a couple weeks, him in particular develops like a backwards lean, like so. I keep, nudging him forward, and the joints, I guess, are maybe a little looser on him than they were on Krampus, although Krampus has fallen over a couple times just of his own accord. No one touching him, no one near him. You'll just sort of thump and look over, and there he's lying down, with his tail popped out usually. But Santa just kind of like leans back a bit. But just, quick adjustment. He hasn't actually fallen over yet, but quick adjustment usually gets him right back into shape. But yeah, I really do like this figure. I'm glad I ordered it. I'm glad I ordered it, and I'm glad I ordered the Krampus one. I haven't opened the Cyborg one, and I probably won't. I think it's cool, but I kind of liked the display of having him and Krampus next to like the big Lego Christmas trees. But if you're looking for a good Santa action figure, I do actually recommend this one. Not to play with, but like to display. If you do like toy photography, or you just want to have Santa up on your shelf, like I have Deadpool up on my deer, the Naughty or Nice Santa is actually, I think, a really nice option. We'll put you over there for the rest of this video. Now, update number 2. I believe the week before, maybe 2 weeks before, we discussed the holiday action figures. I initially discussed the Star Wars Black Series Holiday Edition figures and how I had found the Snow Trooper at Target and picked him up, because I've never actually seen a Holiday Edition figure in the wild before. And so I was aware of at least one other one this year, and that was, I guess, a Walmart exclusive. And I found it as well. I happened to have gone in there looking for ingredients for a thing for our self-appreciation potluck at work, and popped into the toy aisle, because, like you do, and there he was up on the shelf. There were like 2 of them left. The Holiday Edition KX Security Droid with a BD. Now, honestly, I like this one better. I'm a sucker for robots. I love robots and droids, and so I mean this one I do like better than the Snow Trooper. But yeah, down the white and the red and the green, which seems to be the kind of the thing with these holiday figures. And then the BD is done up in a kind of snowy white and blue decor. And it does come with a little blaster with an orange tip, I guess, to show that it's just a toy. Yeah, I'm not taking him out of the box either. I mean, I could. He's in a similar kind of packaging to Santa. It's just look like it's taped shut in a couple spots. I don't know, maybe next year I will, but this year at least, he is staying sealed in his box. But I'm very glad to have found him. Same thing on the back, celebrate the season with specially designed Star Wars figures from the Black Series. So yeah, nothing special back there. I do like that it has like the to and from on it, although if you write your name on this and give it to somebody, you're kind of a jerk. Don't be writing on the collectible figures. Yeah, it's very nice. I am glad I found it. I now have, 200% more Holiday Edition Black Series figures than I had a month ago, so that's pretty cool, I think. I mean, you know, you can have different opinions. It's okay for you to be wrong, but I quite like them. Now finally, last week we discussed the Kerwin Frost box, the new adult Happy Meal at McDonald's. And I talked about having eaten way too much McDonald's, more than any adult human should. It kind of brought me back to my retail days when I would go to the mall McDonald's every day for lunch. But you know, I was in my 20s then, and I'm in my 40s now, and you can't keep doing that. But we looked at them last week, and I only had found 5 of the 6. I had found number 1, Wafutu. Number 3, Darla. Number 4, Brick. Number 5, Uptown Mo. And number 6, Don Bernice. And I am quite taken with them. I do wish they would bring back the original ones. I watched a video where somebody like found some of them. Oh, you know, I think it was Jacob the Carpetbagger. He went to like a toy museum and they had some of the old classic McNugget Buddies. And honestly, I don't remember how much like these they actually looked. I thought they were less detailed, but they actually looked pretty good in that video. I would not mind having them. But last week, after commenting on eating way too much McDonald's and spending way too much on these bloody things, I had not found Kerwin. It was the only one I still needed, or at least so I thought. But I had Wafutu, Darla, Brick, which, by the way, I think Brick may have become my Grimace. Last year, I had a bunch of Grimaces. This year, I had a bunch of Don Bernices. I mean, I still have a bunch of Don Bernices, but I do think, I haven't counted, but I think Brick may have eclipsed Don Bernice as this year's Grimace. In fact, the only one of these ones I don't have any duplicates of is Uptown Mo. We only found the one of him, and now we found this one. Yes, after way too many tries, we found ourselves a Kerwin Frost. Yep, we finally got him. We have the complete collection, or do we? Kerwin is number 2. He dips in sweet and sour. Founding father of Frostway, purveyor of wonder and cheer. Pencil him in for mayor of the year. There's a little McNugget in everyone. That's true. So finally, Kerwin can join Kerwin, the creator of the series of McNugget Buddies, which was oddly the hardest one to find. The last one we found, Kerwin finally joins the party. He's got a little pencil on his face, setting him aside. And again, like the others, the nugget part is really light. It's the clothes that make the nugget. And he's got his little purple jacket, and his Fry Guy Crocs, and his hat. And I saw a picture of him, like the real person. He does not look nearly as McNuggety in real life as he looks in that picture there. But the suit on him in the picture was like way oversized. I may wonder if, like, you know, they just had draped it on him for the picture and he like actually couldn't move. But yeah, we have the whole collection now. Got the drawing of Kerwin. But before we found Kerwin, we had a bit of a surprise in the form of this one here. See, my wife got this one. My wife actually had better luck. My wife actually got Kerwin too. My wife had better luck on these when it came down to us getting duplicates. I was getting duplicates more consistently than she was. I think she's the one that got Darla. I know she's the one that got Kerwin. I think she might be the one that got Mo. But I'm the one, and I'm sorry, and she's the one who got this. There is, as it turns out, a 7th nugget. The McNugget Legend. Dips in honey mustard, golden like the arches, golden like the fries, golden like the edges on a McDonald's pie. Close your eyes and make a wish. Nugget 0. The McNugget Legend. Now, it's weird because this one doesn't feel appreciably lighter than the others, because while it doesn't have any costume, they have made it a little heavier. I guess maybe to make it harder for people to like find them in the packaging and like, I guess, like take them out for themselves. Because yeah, he is heavier than all of the others. There's a weight in him of some sort, and he's actually got, I don't know if the other ones have, yeah, the other ones don't have the golden arches stamped on their backs. No. But yeah, McNugget Legend, I tried looking up information about him, like, 'cause I hadn't heard anything about this, and it seems like, at least as of, well, I mean, I found like 3 or 4 news stories about him, and they all seem to be copied from the same source, and they all seem to indicate that McDonald's hadn't made any official statement about this 7th guy. He's rare, but nobody seems to know how rare. And I am actually pretty psyched that we found one. It's very shiny. Again, he's much heavier. Does he fit in the clothes? Because I hadn't tried that. And yeah, you can have yourself a gold Kerwin there. So yeah, I was actually like really impressed that we stumbled across one of these, because, you know, again, we tried so hard to get Kerwin, but we found this guy without even like knowing we were looking for him. But he's pretty neat. I'm impressed with him. But now we can say we do have a complete Kerwin Frost box collection, the 6 nuggets and the special secret 0 nugget, McNugget Legend. So I guess my life is now complete. Now I just need to find a place to display these so they too can watch over us while we sleep at night. And that is going to wrap us up for this week. That's all I got. Just some updates over some things we did over the last 2 weeks. Some new acquisitions. And just I wanted to look at Santa. I thought the Santa figure was quite nice, and I felt he did deserve a little time in the spotlight. You know, not just give it all to Krampus. Now, did I keep it down to 10 minutes? I don't think so. I think we've gone over a bit, but we shan't go over much more. I will thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. Which nugget do you, now that we have all 7 of them, 0 through 6, which nugget do you think is the best one? I still like Brick the best, I think. I like the icy look of his gear. But I do have a fondness in my heart for McNugget Legend, just because I didn't know I was even looking for him. But yeah, let me know in the comments below which one you think is the best. So now go out and do your shopping, be safe, come on back tomorrow for the final Adventures Assemble, and then maybe we'll put together some Lego for the normal Sunday video, and then on Monday we'll have some Christmas tacos. But be safe, be merry, get your shopping done, and I'll see you in the next video.